I'm regional media film critic Sean Patrick with a review of The Damned, Don't You Wish We Were Dead?
This is going out the door music. This is, hey, you gotta duck so they don't get the proper height when you're going out the door music. It's backdrops to crimes.
I always thought The Damned were the true punk band.
The new documentary, The Damned, Don't You Wish We Were Dead, from director Wes Orszowski, tells the story of what many had called the first punk band, The Damned, who got their start in the late 70s, just before bands like The Clash and the Sex Pistols took punk into the mainstream. The Damned were already on TV and had records. They had a record deal before anybody else. But lately, though, The Damned have not gotten the kind of recognition that The Clash and the Sex Pistols have received as being punk pioneers. This documentary seems to aim to correct that idea. The Damned are still out there. They're still touring. They're still performing, but the band is shattered. Founding members Rat Scabies and Brian James tour on their own, as do lead singer David Vanian and Captain Sensible, who carry on the name of The Damned in concerts through the last few years. Will there ever be a Damned reunion? Well, probably not. As the story is laid out rather harshly about how much this band does not get along, or the two halves of this band don't get along. But these unique personalities are what carry this documentary forward. Captain Sensible and David Vanian are a pair of captivating characters who, even if you're not a fan of punk music, you'll be fascinated by these guys. Rat Scabies and Brian James are a little bit more bitter, a little bit more angry, and seem to, just from my perspective, not have the kind of talent that or charisma that the other two members of the band have. This is a fascinating documentary, though, for anybody who is especially a fan of The Damned, but also anybody who just is a fan of music history. The Damned were a band that were right there at the beginning of punk, to the point where people like members of The Clash were almost members of this band. Sid Vicious was almost at a tryout to become a member of The Damned before, of course, joining the Sex Pistols. That's the kind of history that this band is tied to when it comes to punk music, and that kind of music history will fascinate many, and that's why one of the many reasons why The Damned, Don't You Wish We Were Dead is a fascinating and must-see documentary. You can check it out, available on VOD as well as on DVD and Blu-ray on Friday, May 20th. I'm regional media film critic Sean Patrick.